Hello everyone, this is Craig Bates with InCare Technologies. I want to talk to you about school camera security and digital watchdog. InCare Technologies uses digital watchdog as our security camera solution. Digital watchdog was founded in 1987 and protects 60% of the top 20 global brands. Digital watchdog offers a variety of solutions, in particular IP solutions, a vast number of camera models and servers. I want to show you a little bit about Digital Watchdog Spectrum, which is the software used with Digital Watchdog.
Now I'm using it on a Mac. It's available for Mac or Windows, whichever one that you're used to using. It'll work on all of them. The software is free. It's a free download, and you get updates and support for the lifetime of it. The licenses that are needed to use the software, they are perpetual. So you don't pay every year for these licenses to be renewed. So this is Spectrum. You can add tabs at the top and you can create all different kinds of layouts and views that you would like. To see the cameras, you just drag them over and drop in. That's as simple as it is into a layout. So you just continue to drop these cameras over cameras out and you drop them into a layout, and you can configure and put whichever cameras you want. You can come up here and you right click and save the layout and name it. So it could be front cameras, gym cameras, cafeteria cameras, however you wanted it, and it could be laid out, or it could be all of them here. So that's how you do a layout. Just drag it and drop it. There are other ways you can do it. You can actually import your school maps into your layout. And here's a tab with a school map. And what you do is you seriously just drag out the camera and drop it on the map. And then you place it where you want it to be on the map. And you can also do web pages. So it, like I said, it works like a browser. So you can drop different media files in here and just actually it'll play them for you if you needed them to play. But you can also do web pages like weather, or different things that maybe you're trying to keep an eye on. That can be a tab, so you have cameras and a browser open at the same time. And in fact, the weather can even be one of your tiles if you choose to do what's called a show reel. So if you have a show reel set up, you can set up all your cameras for how many seconds you want to see them. And this is probably really all right. So that's layout, show reels, maps. Let's talk about the cameras a little bit. And I'm going to pull up this panoramic camera here. And so you have your view, your live view, and this is taking 3 cameras and stitching them together into one image. There's 3 lenses inside one camera. Now I want to show you the smart search feature. Notice how this timeline popped up. So right now it's just showing me everything every time there's been motion. So there's a lot, because it's taking this entire image and saying, look, this is when there was nothing happening, where it's green, nothing was going on this camera. But I can be more specific and pick an area like where this truck is. So if I pick that zone, but you'll see a timeline down here. If you're using a scroll mouse, it is beautifully simple, because you simply place the cursor over it and scroll forward to zoom and backwards to zoom out. In this case, I'll have to use these because I'm using a trackpad. But you can see how it starts to zoom down to days, and then you start to see some hash marks. You're getting times now, May 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, so forth and so on. And you can get as granular as you would like down to minutes. I'm gonna click right over here. And all these red hashes are when their movement occurred here. So if I start and just click over here, what it will do is start automatically playing all of the different places where there's motion. All right, and then there's a truck that passes by and passes that window. And then it's going to jump to the next one when the truck came for the trash. So but you can see now it's jumping down here to the next hash mark. Every time something happens, it'll just jump to the next one. So it's on May 4th at 7:45 right there. And then now it's at 7:47, 7:48. There's a little person's head there. There's obviously a door there or something, because there's always someone walking around in that area. So another thing you can do is do like a zone of interest. So there's the camera. I remember how you can just drop and create new layouts. So I'm going to come here. Notice when I do it here, it's just going to pop another window out in my layout. But I can create additional zones of interest if I wanted to. So I could look at this. I could come over here and say, I really need to keep an eye on this. So you could use one camera and have several different views from this camera, save this layout. And so now I can get a better view of what's going on at that dumpster. And I'm still just using this. You can draw perimeters, you can draw lines, get warnings, you can have it.
Hope you have enjoyed this quick look at Digital Watchdog security and the Spectrum software. Please be sure to contact us if you are interested in additional features, a live demonstration, a walkthrough of your security project, or a quote. We are on the ALJP purchasing contract for Digital Watchdog, installation services, and also other security products like controlled access that will integrate with Digital Watchdog, giving you a comprehensive and seamless security solution.